spelled differently.
People stand in line. People stand in line. People stand in line. A premonition of the killer's angel eye. An Armageddon sky. Tell it like it is. It's like the old man said. We're dead in the water now. We're dead in the water. They come from miles around. They come from miles around. They come from miles around. In avarice and love, to suck along the blood. Suck for gold and God, sell it like it is. It's like the old man says, we're dead in the water now. We're dead in the water now. Dead in the water. A simple act of faith. A simple act of faith. A simple act of faith. A celebration of the color and the creed. The cancer and the seed. Crackles on the mind. Call it what you like. We're dead in the water now. We're dead in the water now. We're dead in the water.
Howdy folks, Amos Sewn, 50. Been doing this for a year now, and this is, well, a milestone of sorts, but anyway, we've got some news and stuff to deal with. I hope you liked a bit of a music intro, but to start with, I'll just go back, way back. Hey folks, my name's Alan Mosedale. I'm starting up a webcast called Amos Sewn. Amos being my nickname. Sewn is, well, spelt S-E-W-N. It's not soon as in S-O-O-N. Sewn as in, it's another word for news. You get the word news jumbled around a bit and you come up with soon. Because everything's happening is happening soon. It's all news. And the news, well, the mainstream media. That's real interesting, isn't it? Do you believe it? Is anything believable? I think some of it probably is. Some of it probably isn't. My idea of the show is to... Well, that's enough of that, you know. That was ancient history. That was my first little attempt at doing something. I've got another one from the next one that I'll play a bit later. But in the meantime, I just thought I'd bring up a little bit of news. Let's do a news show after all, innit? Yeah, let's see if I can find the right button. Guess what's happened in New... Oh, no, wrong button. Guess what's happened in New Zealand? Just Jacinda Ardern announces resignation as New Zealand's Prime Minister. Gee, that's a young photo, isn't it? Yes, well, Jacinda Ardern has announced her shock resignation as New Zealand Prime Minister, while also calling an election for October 14. Mrs Ardern choked back tears on Thursday as she did not have the energy to seek re-election. She said her final day in office would be February 7. I know what this job takes, and I know I no longer have enough in the tank to do it justice. Well, you've done some justice, have you? Yes, well, apparently Ardern's not so popular, and her party is starting to see that because the last couple of years have been a bit out there for New Zealand. Well, not just New Zealand, whole fucking planet. But anyway, back to the news. I was going to leave this story till later, but I thought I'd chuck it in. Anyway, Miss Ardern said she had continued to support her family. She's got to support her family. But they're also on board with her decision. She said she would be there for her daughter, Neve, starting school next year. And her partner added, to Clark, let's finally get married. Oh, doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy? Anyway, let's just put that to bed. That's enough for that story, I think. Right. Also in the news, yes, Canada. That's another part of the. I haven't got a link to it in any of the story, but some report came out in Canada talking about the right amount of alcohol you should be drinking. Excuse me for a sec. Apparently, there's a good picture. Yeah. Forklifting concrete. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Canada. They've had this report out recently about alcohol consumption, and apparently, any more than 2 beers a week or 2 alcoholic drinks a week is risky behaviour. So if you drink more than 2 alcohol drinks a week in Canada, they're going to be keeping an eye on you. Yes, probably. Probably not. Anyway, I'll go back to a bit more self-promotion. Here's number 1, the first video, which is after that one you just saw.
Hello, my name's Alan Mosedale.
Don't worry,
Welcome
I won't
to Amos
play for too
Sewn. It's news.
Goes for 18
spelt
minutes.
differently.
Type in the
I've
chat
just
room if you
decided
want
to
to
have a
hear
little go
the whole thing.
at making a podcast show to discuss, have a chat to people about what they think's going on. Does anyone really know what's going on? I'm not
No
really
one's
sure.
watching.
I read a lot of mainstream media news, alternative news, and a lot of the alternative bit is, I think, getting close. The mainstream media is a bunch of bullshit, let's face it. Well, I think. I may be wrong. Been wrong before. But you never know. Today, for my first aspect of what the world's about, I'd like to also say there's a lot of other, well, I don't really remember ever, shall I say, people say, are you woke or awake or whatever like that, but I don't ever remember having a waking.
Yes, rambling on a bit, folks. Yeah, as I do tend to ramble on a bit. Because, what was a ramble, I guess. No, anyway. That is a snapshot of some of the stuff I did earlier in the piece. I've got another one play a bit later. It's my first one down in Canberra. Remember if anyone's watching before? Been in Canberra once or twice. And that was one of them down there. In the meantime, let me just wait the whistle. Might see if I can get DK on the line. He's don't know if he's watching. Let me find the right button. Alright, let's Press play. See if he answers. Hello.
Hey man, how's it?
Oh, very well. Yourself?
Good. I just had like an amazing bit of extra happiness today.
Really?
I had one of those random people who turns up at your door offering you cheap internet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I just signed up to a place that's giving me 300 speed because I was on 200
Right.
for about $20 cheaper a month.
Laughing. Yeah, well,
Yeah, so happy about that.
yeah, well, let's face it. The capitalist system works sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh, they've got to be competitive or
That's
else
right, yeah.
what's to change?
That's right. Yeah, that's one of the great things of being who we are. Things could be better, but that's, yeah, mate, I remember getting deals like that by people knocking on the door. It's not a bad thing.
It's the only time I change. I just have to check that I'm out of like the last contract each time.
Yeah.
I've had like free sound bars and subwoofers because I signed up with someone who turned up at the door. I've had $500 put onto an account and they screwed up and it actually made it $800 put onto my account.
Oh.
I never complained.
No, of course not. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like that when they turn up at your door, it is the best deals you get. It's better than you'll find online.
Yeah. Well, so tell me, what's your breakdown on the events in New Zealand today? Was it yesterday that she resigned?
No, it's just today. It was
Just
actually
today, was it?
Yeah, just today.
Well,
Yeah,
give us a breakdown.
Jeb Hitler
I'm
of
going to try and
Doom,
find an image.
our
so I'll look it
crime
up.
sinister, announced her resignation and said she'll be leaving no later than the 7th of February. The Vice Prime Minister has said he doesn't want to be Prime Minister. So caucus is going to actually hold a meeting to decide who they're going to put in place until our general election, which has been scheduled for October the 14th. The joke that's sort of been online is like, yay, we're just getting given Satan.
yeah, pretty much.
So we have Satan till October.
Yeah, well, that's what you expect, isn't it, really?
It's, I think, what we already had. So,
Yeah,
you know, it's not really different.
No. Yeah, so
It's just there isn't a puppet in front of him at present.
at the present time, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
It's always been Satan doing that shit.
So what do you reckon our future employment prospects are?
Fine.
Yeah. Do you reckon she'll get a job in New Zealand, though?
There's actually plenty of work available.
For her?
No, but
She'll be going overseas, I'd imagine.
nothing I'd ever want to do.
Yeah. No, I mean for Jacinda. Yeah. She's
Right, why would I want to do any of the things they say?
Yeah. Well, why would you?
I mean, that's all it comes down to. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I think we're on a different track to you somewhere.
There's plenty of work available.
Yeah.
It's just if you don't do what they want, then they don't want you.
That's a bit severe, isn't it?
I mean, if it's to do with the job, fair enough.
Yeah. No,
If it's not to do with the job, who
what I
gives a
was
shit?
saying was Jacinda, once she's out of office, no doubt she's...
Jobs for her.
yes.
WHO, WEF,
Yeah,
EU, UN.
Yep, yeah.
Apparently she's only stepping down and she's just going to be her local MP until like the next election sort of thing.
Yeah, and then she's
Because
out.
she can't handle the responsibility. So she's still going to do her duties as a local MP for whichever district she's from up in Auckland.
Yeah.
I think it's Auckland. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it is.
But yeah, so she's just going to do her duties as a local MP, which means fuck all other than sucking the taxpayers' money.
Yep. Yeah, because she'll be going for overseas study visits.
Well, I
Yes,
just don't get how a politician can go from having like a net worth of 800 grand.
Yeah.
At the start of, it was either 2020 or, I think it was 2020. 800 grand at the start of 2020.
Yep.
And New Zealand's Prime Minister has a high salary. It's like 460k.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a lot of taxpayers' money that
Yeah,
she's just getting handed doing fuck all.
And the thing is, it's not the money they're really earning anyway. They might be earning that, but that's
she increased it to like
yeah.
15 or 25 million within like a year and a half.
Yeah. And you know, like,
So, how do you do that with 460k a year?
now that's the thing. Like this sort of stuff happens all the time. I remember a few years ago here in Australia, some new government came in and they immediately put their fucking price up like 30-odd%. They gave themselves a price a wage rise by something stupid like 30-odd%. Don't quote me on this. I might be wrong, but it's around about that. And this is sometime in the last decade. And just the local government sort of saying, oh, we need to attract fucking high quality individuals. Yes, they've really attracted some high quality individuals in the government, haven't they? Yeah.
They're all just a waste of time, man.
Right. Oh, anyway, going back to the little videos I was playing before, I've got this one video, the first one I did at Canberra. It goes for like only a minute or so. I might just chuck that on and...
yeah, go for it, man.
Okay, well...
I got time, yeah.
Yeah, well, you should be able to hear it. Here it comes. I'll press the right button.
Anyway,
Sort
live
it
here
out,
in Canberra today.
Well,
I'm going to do some
the thing is, I can't
do a
hear
live
it,
streaming on
but
Facebook.
apparently it
I'm
goes
at Alan
out.
L. Mosedale. And
I'll let you
after
know if
this
I
little
can hear it on the other computer.
Yeah.
it's what...
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
about,
Just stay
half
quiet.
an hour or
You're
so
all
before the march starts. I'll be doing a bit of streaming, bit of recording,
Turning your mic off.
and I'll be uploading the whole lot
I mean, don't
Later on
go
tonight.
over it.
if I live through the
me.
day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you never know. Anyway, I had a chat to a lady from Australia One,
Working
and
fine.
I provide her with the information so that she can have a look at what's going on on my site. So hopefully more people will see them, more people get the message that the world ain't right.
Right, you can't see
Sorry,
me.
we're in the old glasses here. Should be a good day. Hopefully we'll get our message across. Probably not, but we've got to try. Every day, try and do something to make the world a better place. That's what we're here for. We have a good time, not a long time. Anyway, I'll see you through the day. Talk to you again tonight. And much love, no fear. Have a good...
Well, that's a little bit of progression of what I started, and that was like show 9 or something. And yeah, well, look how fancy I'm doing it these days. Backing screen and talking to people on the other side of the planet. Fuck.
Dude, I was on your first show. What are you on about?
Yeah, no, that last one was show number 9 or something. The one in
Yeah,
Canberra.
I was on your first show.
Yeah,
What
no,
are you on
actually,
about?
yeah, the first one. I think I cut it off just before you came on. That was number 1. Yeah, because number 2 got banned. Number 2 got fucking.
Then maybe I was on number 2.
No, you were on number 1. No, you were on number 1 as well. Yeah, because I did watch the show earlier today. Show number 1. I think I played the first 5 minutes before.
I was actually on like I don't know how many of your first shows.
Yeah,
Probably up like 7, 8, or 10. I don't even know exactly how many, but I was on all of your first shows.
Yeah. Oh, you've been on. I would hazard to say most of them, and we're talking 50 shows now. So you've been on at least 20 or so.
I tried to be there for people who are trying.
Yeah, mate.
That's it.
Yeah, well, and you're doing a great job. Yeah, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't do it every week, folks. I slack out sometimes, and sometimes I don't feel like it, so I don't do it.
Yeah,
Today-
sometimes he's useless. We all know this.
Yeah, well. Yeah, DK taught me well. A little stab back, eh? Anyway, is this entertainment or what?
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Entertain and educate, eh?
I don't know if no one would have noticed, but on the one of those videos, I'm wearing the same sort of shirts that I wore in those early videos. Yeah, like I got the Croaz shirt on. I've worn that on several videos, and
Yeah, I actually I try to wear. Well, for a while I tried to wear like certain shirts when I was streaming, but you can't just do that when you're streaming 24/7.
no, that's
It's
right.
like I actually have to change clothes sometimes.
Yeah, well, sometimes, yeah. When your own smell starts to bother you, that's when you got to fucking do something, don't you?
Shush!
Yeah, we're talking about
Tell me what to do.
the high
They can
importance.
smell me good.
Yeah, well, if they can smell you downstairs or something.
They can smell you downstairs. There might be an issue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, high quality news.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Shit.
Do you see the picture in the back there at the moment? There's a picture of V-Dub. Maybe you can see it. It's
That looks like a pussy.
yes, it does. I think it is. Yeah, it's a colour.
Really? Do you think so?
Yeah, it's a colour. Hey, right, it's a colour of a car.
It
mo-
is.
the
Oh,
motor-
shit. Damn, that was good.
Yeah, the motor's
Well
up.
done, bro.
The motor's up my back.
That was good.
Yeah. Well, now what? Okay, I've sort of just about run out of things. So I wasn't planning on doing a big show, and I was cooking and stuff like that. But
I know, but then you stupidly got in touch with me.
yeah, yes. Oh well,
See, you've only got yourself to blame.
you know what though? There's a highly important issue. I'm out of beer, but don't worry. There's beer.
Oh, no.
No, there's
Hey,
beer.
did you hear about the helicopter crash in Ukraine?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Did you-
landed
Did you
on
cover that? Or
No,
you haven't looked into it much?
I looked into it a bit, and apparently it hit a preschool or something stupid like that, didn't it?
Yeah, kindergarten. Yeah,
Kindergarten.
preschool, kindergarten, yeah.
That was.
But
that was
it's
good
not
targeting,
about
wasn't
that part of it.
Well, that's part
It's
of it
about
too.
the fact that 14 people on the helicopter died,
Yeah.
and it's the Minister of the
Yeah.
Interior,
Yeah. Funny about that.
like
Mm.
assistant. Like they're actually really important people in Ukraine's government.
Do you reckon they might
That
have
all
been
got
asking
taken
questions?
down on that fucking helicopter, bro.
Do you reckon they might have been asking questions and got taken out because of it? Is that what
Either that or someone just thought, shit, we'll just get all of them. But Ukraine has not blamed anyone else for it.
Hmm.
They're saying it's sabotage. Yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, maybe they did speak out. Because they're not blaming Ukraine for it this time. They're not saying Ukraine shot them down.
Yeah.
They're saying,
Oh,
it could have been sabotage.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they fly at low levels and they could have caught like a power line or a tree.
and
Like,
let's
they're
face
making
it,
all these excuses. It's
And
really weird.
it is actually possible. It was actually an accident.
Yeah, I
Seriously.
know that.
Yeah, yeah. And
So,
that's
like,
something we've
serious,
gotta
I
stress,
know
you
that.
We don't.
And the fact that
we don't know any
Zelensky's
difference.
actually saying it,
But it doesn't
and
mean we can't
not
speculate.
throwing Russia under the bus, actually
Yeah.
amazes me though, because they tried to do it with the Poland missile thing.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, usually they just blame Russia for everything, and this
Yeah.
time they actually didn't.
Yeah. So it was probably Russia then.
So it's probably actually Ukraine, and they were speaking out, as you
Nah.
were saying.
I reckon
As
it
I
was-
mean, yeah, they might have actually been speaking out against what was going on, or about to speak out, and so they got taken the fuck out.
So maybe someone was just biding their time.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, because that thought came up that maybe the states wouldn't have had anything to do with it, would they? No. They're the good guys, aren't we? Or we? Because we're with them, us Kiwis and Australians. We're right up there with the United States. They're our pals. No, right, DK? You agree 100%, don't you?
Yep.
Yep. Don't sound so enthusiastic.
Oh yeah, but I
Settle
mean,
down.
there's no more to be said. It's like, yep,
Yep.
been doing this for a long time now. There's just always another one. It makes no difference.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way, and there is. There is better ways than.
Well, I don't know what the fuck we're going to end up with in New Zealand next.
Yeah, hey, mate, it's going to be interesting to watch the news.
Well, because as I said, the vice prime minister
No
does
fucking
not
way.
want to be
No,
prime minister.
I'm not doing
No,
that.
doesn't want to be prime minister, and so they have to hold a fucking emergency caucus meeting to elect the new leader of the Labour Party,
That's got to go
and
well.
that is going to be decided by politicians as who leads our fucking country until October.
But as you alluded to, sort of in earlier conversations, that she wasn't really in charge anyway. You know?
Yeah,
and
neither will the next person be.
No,
But some of them,
and the
hey,
thing
but
is-
some of the politicians out there are actually worse than her.
oh yeah. Oh, there's look at possibilities. Yeah, I wonder how it'll go. I'm sure everything will turn out just rosy. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
a bed of roses,
Mm,
rose petals,
yeah.
perhaps on their grave.
Yeah. Well, who's dying here? Yeah, probably lots of people are, but not
Politicians, hopefully.
well, didn't one die the other day? Oh yeah, yeah. One of them died from old age here in Australia. That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently, it was a good one.
Really?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
politician actually died.
Of old age, yeah. It was he was in his
Millions around the world die
Yeah.
since they started rolling out the fucking bullshit.
Now this guy was in his late 70s, so
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't a spring
Millions
chicken.
of people around the world have died since they started rolling out this bullshit.
oh yeah.
And that's the first politician who's keeled over that hasn't been from assassination. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably right. Actually, yeah. How's that for important news, folks? The news of the world is Australian politician dies and no one's suspecting anything. Maybe he died of old age. Maybe not. Who knows? He could have been knifed in his sleep.
Oh, actually, I
He could have
I
been
think there
blown
was
up
um,
on the
I think
toilet.
there was some Russian dude who jumped out his hotel window when he was on holiday.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And,
yeah, all these things that are so believable.
yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's quite possible. Maybe the politician did jump out the window because he didn't like the alternative. Or maybe he was-
Yeah, maybe it had
maybe
enough
was
of what he
thrown.
was doing, but the thing is, when you commit suicide, what happens?
Well, you die, don't
It's
you?
not an honourable death, is it?
No, not at all.
So where do you go?
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a
See,
philosophical
so it's
question.
not an honourable death to commit suicide.
I think we all just join the universe.
I don't.
Yeah, of
I
course.
think some have to come back and do this shit again.
Oh, yeah, that's highly possible. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think we've all sort of feel that we've been here before,
I don't.
don't you?
It's really weird. No, serious. It's really weird. I actually don't.
No, well, me, I don't really know. I don't really. Yeah, but I know I feel like I'm old, but not old, if you know what I mean. I feel like because I feel pretty balanced. There's something wrong with me. I'm happy. I just don't really, I don't care. Probably maybe that's a sign of the times. People just don't give a fuck. Am I one of them? Do I give a fuck or do I not?
And does that make it okay to not give a fuck?
Yeah, well, no, not really. I don't think it does. But I don't really know if I give a fuck or I don't.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm a perfect fence sitter. I sit because I don't really know either side.
No, but see, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
well,
I do actually care. I do actually try and do things, man.
yeah, well, actually, so do I. I'm just trying to be funny. It's not working, is it?
No, this time.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Aha! I got a laugh.
Sometimes you're funny.
Yeah,
Other
but
times,
not
not
that
so
time.
much.
Yeah. Well, you know, hey, I've only done 50 shows. Yeah, well, actually, probably more. Well, including the Sunday shows. I think I'm up to about 13 or 14 there.
I don't even know how many I've done anymore.
Nah. Well, I'm numbering mine so I can keep track.
Yeah, but see, I just leave it on. It's
Yeah.
like 24/7, so I didn't even change numbers or change
And the thing
anything.
is, none of
I
you.
just reset and just started again.
Yeah.
So it just keeps going.
Your shows weren't really recorded as sorts, though, were they?
They used to be.
Yeah. But there's no access to them now, really, is there?
No.
Yeah. So they're fucking gone. Yeah, but
Yeah.
whereas I don't, not that it's really anything big, I don't think, but I'm recording them and they're going to be available for people to see. Because sometimes I bring up news items that are relevant to. Actually, what's the one thing I haven't done today? I haven't told people what the date is. It's the 19th of the 1st, 2023.
Hey, wait.
What?
Say that the way Americans say the date.
Fuck 'em. I'm in Australia.
No. Say it the way the Americans say the date.
I wouldn't know how they say
And
it.
no, and it makes it more conspiracy theorist.
01/19/2023.
Yeah, 119, as in the reverse of 9/11.
Really? I never thought of that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. 1/19/2023. That still makes no sense. 119.
No, it's just the 119 part. Reverse of 911. It's 9/11 backward.
Ah, right. Yes.
119. Yeah, and yay!
Yeah.
Jeff Hitler resigned today.
Yeah.
This particular day?
That is curious. That's a numerological thing, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, it is.
Yeah, numerological. Is that?
See,
is
they
that a
always
word?
they always try to use symbolism because they think everyone's stupid.
Well, no. I think they know not everyone's stupid.
Yeah, but they
But-
try
but-
and discredit the rest of us.
Yeah, but don't worry. They're coming for us. They're going to put us in a little. What is it? The room.
15-minute city.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes
Coming.
cities. Oh. Well,
15-minute city or a quarantine camp while they build the 15-minute city.
I'm a bit worried
Just
about.
to see if you'll be compliant enough to live in the new 15-minute city.
I just hope I got enough time to get the bus together. Because that's.
So do I.
Yeah, 'cause
I hope you
I
do
need to
as
get
well.
that bus
Like
together.
serious, I hope you do as well.
Yeah, because.
I hope I can get a new car so I can get the fuck out of here too.
Yeah.
If
Well,
things go to shit.
Because you are actually in a city, which is dangerous. Yeah. Well, it's a little city, I guess. Christchurch. It's a little city, isn't it? And you live pretty much in the city, don't you? Sort of.
Yeah, and it's well, I mean, I guess worldwide it would be considered a little city.
Yeah.
It's about the third biggest in the country here.
All right. Yeah. About the same size as fucking Wagga Wagga.
Now we got about 250,000 people.
Oh yeah. Well, Wagga's pretty big.
Yeah, I don't think
Golden.
you're that big.
Yeah, well, no, but there's a couple 100,000. Yeah, that's. But yeah, well, like I've looked at Christchurch from the
Wonga
US.
Wonga. You mean Wanji. Even you didn't say it right this time.
No, I said Wagga Wagga. It's a place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Even you didn't. Yeah, I thought it was Wanji.
Well, I didn't say. I wasn't talking about Wanji. I might have been confused. Oh, this is great live television, isn't it, folks? Right. Well, anyway, I'm actually going to finish up and go because I'm cooking something at the moment. I'm making beef stroganoff,
Okay.
and it needs
Oh,
to
good.
go on to the next stage. So, anyway, folks. Anyway, I'll hang up to you first.
I'll sign off first then.
Okay. Well,
All right. Laters, everyone. Much love. No fear. Carry on. Drink more beer.
I like it. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. So just say it one more time.
Much love. No fear. Carry on. Drink more beer.
Beautiful. All right. pal. I'll talk to you sometime soon.
All right, bud. Catch you later.
Right, he's gone. Goodbye, DK. Yeah. Well, that was a fun little convo with DK, and he's been on a lot of my shows, and oh, it's good to have a chat to me, mate, over in New Zealand. Anyway, I got some friends in Australia too. But anyway, enough of this fun. I'll might have a show on Sunday, might not. Next week would be 51, and I've done over a year, I'm sure, but hope you're enjoying them. If you're not watching, are you? Look, there's David Icke. I saw him once. Anyway, be good to each other, please, because we are all we have. Those of us that remain. Be strong. Be loving. In Lakesh.